Hello, and welcome to another Easy Knock Marketplace Open House. My name's Ashley Todd. I'm the User Excellence Manager, and with me is Aimee Dietz, the Marketing Manager. And today we're excited to show you the order entry process for two of our order types, wholesale and retail orders. Amy's going to go ahead and start us off with the wholesale order entry process.
Hello, guys. All right, to be able to start the wholesale order, go ahead and hit the Create an Order at the top. The wholesale order is where you can set your own price with this order type and allow qualified sellers to view and take the order. The wholesale order option is only available to subscription buyers. If you want more information about subscriptions, we will include the contact information for our sales team in the description box below. All right, so here in the first part, you'll want to put in the name of the recipient, first, last name, and then if you have a business name, you can put that and it's optional. Right below that, you'll want to go ahead and put in the address to be served. Right below that is you'll want to put the name of the documents that needs to be served. If your order does not require the original documents, then you can upload your documents here. Right below that is the originals. Some courts require the original documents to be served. If your order requires the originals to be served, please move this toggle over to green. By doing this, it lets the seller know that you will be mailing the originals to them. You may consider adding an extra mailing fee on step 4. And then right below that is, does your order require a witness fee? If your order requires a witness fee, toggle this to green and select if you want the seller to advance the fee. Right below that is if you need any special instructions or special qualifications, you'll want to toggle this over. It is not required to do so. If you do not toggle it to green, then it'll take you to step 4. But for this purpose, we are going to see the special instructions and special qualifications. So we're going to hit continue. Up here, you'll want to put in any additional information that you have for the seller to be able to know about the person being served. Underneath that is any additional documents that you have for the seller. Keep in mind, the more information that you have for the seller, the better. Right below that is the qualifications. The driver's license and the profile picture are selected. That is EasyKnock's requirements for each seller, so you cannot remove those. As you can see, the authorized to serve qualification is also required since the documents needs to be delivered in Arizona. The coverage qualification for Arizona is required. Depending on where your documents needed to be delivered will determine which coverage qualifications will be required. But if you want to add additional qualifications, then you can select any of these, such as the background check. Below is the return of service. You can review those and select on how you want your return of service to be completed. Right below that is if you would like to customize your timelines and dates, you'll want to go ahead and select this and then hit continue. Here you'll be able to customize your attempts in your timeline. So you can select when you want your first attempt to be done by, when you want your diligence done by, and or completed day by. You can also change your number of attempts that you want on each order. You can go up or down of what EasyKnock's standard attempts are. You can also change when you want your earliest attempt to be done by and your latest attempt to be done by. Here you can select on how many days you want for EasyKnock to be able to reach out to you to let you know if an order has not been taken by a seller. If you have a specific date and time that the order needs to be delivered, You can put that in here. Right below that is if you want the wait time to be added by a seller, if you want them to be actually waiting at an address for an extended period of time. Below this is your outcomes. So you'd be able to check to see which outcomes that you want. These are all of EasyKnock's default outcomes. You can take any of them off if you choose, or you can add your own. Right below that is the different manners of the outcomes. Once again, this is EasyKnock's default. You can remove any of them if you choose, and you can also add your own. And then hit continue. Here is step 4. This is what step you'd be taken to if you chose not to choose the additional outcomes and qualifications, then it would take you to this step. Here you can see for zip code 85730, the average price for that is $22.33, and there's a potential of 4 sellers in that zip code. Here you can take this information and be able to put in your cost that you want to charge the seller. Right below that is the different add-ons. If you choose to add on any additional fees that we have recommended in the previous steps. And then you can hit continue. Here's the summary page of all of the information that you have put in. You want to make sure that everything is correct. You'd be able to see at the very bottom here, the delivery fee that you have chosen, EasyKnock's processing fee with a subtotal of the $42.50. If everything is correct on this page, you'll want to hit the checkout button. Once again, just a summary of the pricing. You can see the convenience fee of the $1.28 has been added for you using a credit card. Right below that, you'll want to be able to put in your cardholder name and the card number. You'll want to put in the expiration date and the 3-digit code on the back of the card. So go ahead and process payment. And there you have it. You have an order in the marketplace. You can, Ashley will take over from here.
All right, so now we're going to do the retail order entry process. We're going to go ahead and click Create an Order in the top right. And then we're going to click the retail option. A retail order is where you'll browse the marketplace for qualified sellers based on your order criteria and needs. So similar to the wholesale order entry process, you'll need to enter in the recipient's name, their address, enter in his address real quick. And then you'll also enter in the documents that need to be served. And then you'll also upload the documents similar to the wholesale order entry process. So my order does not need originals to be delivered, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this off. I don't need a witness fee, so I'm also going to leave that off. And for the purpose of this retail order, we're going to go ahead and skip the special instruction step as well as that special custom timeline step. Since we're skipping those, we'll be moved to step 4, and we'll go ahead and click continue. Now in step 4, the marketplace, this is where you'll choose the seller for your order. So right here on the left, we have the qualifications listed for this order. Like Aimee said previously, driver's license and profile picture are required by EasyKnock. Arizona authorized to serve is also present because our order is being delivered in Arizona. I can add additional qualifications by using this drop down below. Adding additional qualifications will change my results right here on the right. If I add a qualification and I decide I don't want it later, I can click the X. Below the qualifications are two additional filters. The first one is for price range. I can adjust this slider to put a range of what I'm looking for. The second filter is minimum rating. Sellers are rated by buyers on orders they complete. So I can also adjust this slider to fit what I'm looking for. And here on the right side are the list of sellers. At the top are any trusted sellers you have for the zip code. You can see their name, their rating, their bio, and their price. Below the trusted sellers are the qualified sellers. These are the sellers that match 100% of the qualifications you have for the order. Again, you can see their name, their rating, their bio, and their price. Below the qualified sellers are the unqualified sellers. These are the sellers that are not qualified based on the qualifications that are required on the order. You can still see their name, their rating, their bio, and their price. If you want to know more about which qualifications they're missing, you can hover over this eye icon. It'll tell you which ones they are missing. Depending on which qualifications they're missing, you can remove them from the qualifications list. So let's go ahead and choose a seller. We're going to go with our trusted seller on this one. I'll click Select and then click Continue. Now we moved on to step 5. Since we chose Jordan Thompson Smith, her price is listed right here in the corner, and this can't be changed. However, I could add additional add-ons by clicking the Add-ons button. Once I'm done, I can click Continue. I'll be moved to step 6, which is a summary, similar to what you've seen in the wholesale order entry process. Review the information you've entered in to make sure it's accurate. You can see here the seller I chose is also listed. At the bottom is a summary of my subtotal. It's the seller's price, as well as the Easy Knock processing fee. Once I'm ready, I'll click Checkout. Again, the checkout process is very similar to the wholesale order entry process. There's a breakdown of my total, which includes a $1.26 convenience fee, and I'll have to enter in my card information. Enter in my card number. Oopsie. Expiration, and a 3-digit code. And then I'll click Process Payment. And now our retail order has been submitted. So now you've seen the order entry process for 2 of our order types. Easy Knock Marketplace will be opening up for orders on September 13th. If you have not already, please be sure to sign up and create your buyer account. The sign-up link for buyers and sellers can be found in the description box below, along with our link to our Help Center. We can't wait for you to explore the marketplace for yourself. Till next time.